Hey guys, what's good? It's your boy SP Mask here, and I apologize for my previous video of that whole camera situation. But don't worry, because this time I actually used sticky tape on the top of the camera here, so it's not gonna do that whole shifting thing. I already tested it. So yeah, so today is actually also a special video for you guys, because today I'm gonna sketch Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. And what's cool about this video is that I'm going to be sketching him on a special paper that I have here. This is known as a Jet Pro Soft SS. Basically, it's like a heat transfer paper. It's very special. So why is that important? I'll save that for later. So for now, let's get doing Rurouni Kenshin right now, because that was one of my favorite animes in the 90s. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, here we go. See, I'm gonna draw Kenshin in his signature Bato Jutsu. This is also my first time sketching on this kind of paper, so please bear in mind like that it's my first time, so I also wanted to see how well this paper goes with my art style, because like if this video comes out to be pretty good, I'm going to maybe do like a thing where I continue drawn like this. So let's see. Right now, the pencil I'm using, it's super light, so it's like and he has the cross-shaped scar on his left side, so yeah. This is also my first time like seeing what Kenshin looks like. Yeah. So if anyone here knows Rurouni Kenshin, definitely leave like a comment down below. Wow. This paper is so like dense that even my lightest pencil, you can barely see anything, but I can still see it because of the lighting. But oh man, if I was like using this paper like at conventions, I don't think it would work, because because it's so super light. Alright, so now I'm sketching out his arm. So what made me fall in love with this anime is that it really wasn't about you know how like Dragon Ball, they have like like OP powers and whatnot. No, this was actually like the complete opposite, but just like moving at I would say like faster than what the human body can move. But that's about it, It's like they don't move like Dragon Ball Z type thing, Let's see. I'm also drawing Kenshin like without reference. So I also want to see how I do with that. Okay, it's pretty good. That was like a piece of flake under my paper. So yeah, Kenshin's like ready to do Bato Jutsu stance. So he can do his signature move. Again, just drawing this without any reference and just seeing how well I know the character. Because this was like one of the best animes I watched growing up. Okay. That's good. I know it's like hard to see, but don't worry. Once I use my markers, we're gonna... I'm not gonna do no eraser because this is like the lightest I've ever seen. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we're gonna start here. Yeah, that's about it because his hair is gonna cover him. Yeah, Kenshin has like a lot of hair. If you ever seen the battle when he fought Hajime Saito, he broke his headpiece that holds his hair like it was like that was like a tough fight. But it was also a cool fight because of how how Kenshin and Saito, it was like a dead even fight, and I was like, wow, that was awesome. Okay, well, so far so good. The paper's absorbing the Copic pretty well, I must say. All right. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna do Kenshin's hair. And for all you newcomers who never seen Rurouni Kenshin, it's about a samurai who fought in the in like an old-timey Japanese war during the Edo period, I believe it was. So yeah, and he was pretty much, you know, he was like a trained assassin of a certain style of swordsmanship, where whenever the opponent he goes up against, he's guaranteed to pretty much kill them. But then after, you know, like an incident that happened while he was you know, still fighting like as a soldier for the government, he decided to throw away his sword for killing and just use it for protecting more. So that's what actually interested me in the character, because, you know, he goes around carrying this sword, but the sword doesn't kill. It only like neutralizes people. You know, that like it's more like he uses it more like a hard blunt instrument because it's known as his reverse blade sword. So it's like it's more like a hard steel stick or something. That's the best thing I can use to describe it. And let's see. Now we're gonna do that. Yeah, because at first I thought his costume was like this red, but it turned out it's more like a magenta color. His gi or his kimono he wears. So yeah. This is the signature samurai trademark. So yeah, so he basically, you know, like goes around helping people, but at the same time he just wants to be left alone and live the rest of his life, because you know, he felt like that the sins that he made with, you know, like in the army he was killing people, you know, he actually felt the weight of it, you know, and then he's like, okay, I'm he's like, I'm not gonna go into therapy, but I am gonna live my life this way. You know. All right, let's see. Yeah, because that's what, you know, war soldiers do. But, you know, like back then, since it's the Japanese era, pretty much it's the Japanese era. Oh yeah, they just use swords. You know, they didn't use guns. What was cool is there was like a time where he had to actually go up against someone who did, and it was pretty awesome. Okay, so let's see, here's his sword. So along his journey he meets this girl. Her name's Kaoru, Miss Kaoru he calls her. Oh yeah, and he's like the most polite and respectful person you could ever meet. He's also funny, and he's like it's like kind of hard to describe the new Kenshin, because like he's the kind that's like modest, you know, like he doesn't brag about, you know, like how many people, you know, like went down by his blade. You know, he doesn't care about that. He just wants to live his life, the rest of his life in peace. So yeah. But the thing is, like, he encounters like certain events where they force him to draw his blade, and that's where and that's where he, you know, he like changes completely. You know, he like goes back to his old ways, except he knows he won't be like, you know, like doing like fatal blows to them, to the enemies he's up against. So yeah, but he also meets like new allies, and they become like friends. Those are some fun times. Oh yeah, he also has blue eyes. His signature. I'm gonna go with this for his ponytail, the thing that he keeps. You know what? As well give it a little bit of highlight here and there. There. For his eyes. And wow, that actually came out better than I thought, because I'm so bad. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna try to give it another like dark. But the character that that you know, like, that pretty much like made the series and made Kenshin like his toughest rival was Makoto Shishio. That guy, oof. That guy's no joke. That was like one of the best arcs ever. And you gotta see the entire journey, and also the battles that pretty much lead up to it. Otherwise, you know, like it becomes like you know, like in vain if you just like skip to like the final fight and stuff. You wouldn't like truly understand like the hardships this guy Kenshin had to go through. Alright. I'm also gonna review his look where he's like, okay, you apparently there's no reasoning with you, you know, so it's like, alright, time to bust out my sword. I'm running kind of low on some of my markers ever since I did, you know, the Broly, the Chile, and the Sailor Moon, which you know, like it got messed up, but still I still used like all the inks for it, so. Yeah, he also meets like he befriends like a kid who also joins like the Kenshin team. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's go in with the ink. Just gonna use ink for his hand. Oh. Okay, there we got that. Do. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, brownie points for anyone who can guess the attack of his ultimate attack. Give anyone some brownie points if they know the actual full name of it. Trust me, it's much longer than saying Kamehameha. That's pretty good. I'm gonna give him like more of a fierce look. There we go. Alright, that's good. And I'm gonna give him like a blue, so that way it brings out his eyes more, and it's also like his signature attack, because the final signature attack is like this blue, like this. It's almost like a blue flash. So yeah. So let's see. We're nearly done, guys. Good, and probably just like one more layer of blue. Careful, don't wanna. So what I'm doing here is just like an ink splatter effect. So that way you can see it. Alright, that's pretty good. Cool. And there you go, guys. There's Kenshin. So yeah, let me just put that away and let me sign him. Even my Sharpie is like we're running low. But there you have it, guys. There's Rurouni Kenshin, And I want you guys to stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming out either the next day or the day after, because I want to do something special with this drawing that I just did. All right, guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'm SP Mask, and don't forget to burns on.